Hi guys, and welcome to today's task. For today's task, we are discussing all things hose repairs. So maybe you've got a hose at your house that you've had around for a long time and it's got a few problems. Maybe the first one is that it leaks at the joints. Maybe you've got a hole in the hose somewhere that needs to be repaired. Or maybe you've got an end that's been damaged that needs to be repaired as well. I'm gonna show you how to fix all three of these issues today. Sometimes you have a hose that's really pretty cheap to replace. This one was only like 14 bucks, that's pretty cheap, but this is only like a 10-foot hose, so it's really not that valuable of a hose. Some hoses people have may be very expensive because they're 100 feet lengths, and they don't really want to go buy a new $100 hose or so they want to just replace it or fix it with small little parts. And these parts are available at pretty much any home store, even Walmart and Amazon. And these are unions or male and female replacement ends. And then there's even more expensive unions. Get ready to cringe, guys, because I am going to just cut right through this hose just to demonstrate this. So maybe you got a broken hose. Maybe you got some crazy nut making videos who decides to come cut your hose and you got to repair that. So we've gotten a new female adapter end for our hose because that is the assumed hose end that is damaged. They go on really, really simple. It comes with a clamp, and then it comes with an end with your hose bib side and then a barbed end that goes inside the hose. Now we want to make sure we've cut our hose back flush with our cutters so that we've got the best spot to be working with and start trying to put it in. And sometimes it's kind of hard to get it to feed in or to push because you want to push this and stuff. So a little trick is to grab your other end of the hose, screw it on here, so it secures that piece, and then push that onto your hose. And then you put your clamp on. Typically you'll put your clamp on first, but since this hose is cut, I can just slide it right on, and then we tighten it down. And when we tighten it down, we don't want it sitting right next to the connection right here. We want it off just a little bit, and this barb set we're using actually has a groove in the barb. And see how there's that little bit of an area in between there? That's where your clamp is supposed to sit, is in this lower area. Now this hose is sealed and good as new again. The only thing that stinks is you do have this little bit of area right there that can hit your hand or kind of bugger it, so you can put some tape on it to protect it if you want. Nonetheless, you have fixed instead of replacing a hose that you didn't want to get rid of in the first place. So the next repair is, say you've got an end of the hose that's good and another end of the hose that's good, and you need to connect them back together, or say you've gotten a hole somewhere in here. You want to cut that hole out to have square edges and put a coupler in. So the first steps are to put your clamps on, and I like to put them on facing the same direction so that when we tighten them down, they work the same. So I put this one on this way, grab the hose, put this one on the same, just the opposite side. Then we take our barb, kind of get it started. Once it goes, it actually goes pretty easy. And then get our other one started. And we want to push them in until there's a perfect connection, so they're just kind of bumping up against this middle brass piece. Then we'll bring our clamps into place and tighten them up. And now that is not coming off there, and it's sealed. So if you had a hole, it's fully repaired. But notice, if you run your hand along this hose trying to reel it up or something like that, you're going to probably cut your hand or scratch it or something. I don't love how bulky these ones are, but also how sharp edged they are. So there is a different style of coupler that we can use. The brass piece starts out just the same, but the clamps look a little bit different. They're a more smooth surface clamp. These two pieces clamp on up against the brass piece, and then it sandwiches on, and then you screw it on the remainder of the way. And that's one side done. So we set our piece underneath next to the brass piece, set the next piece on top, as close to that brass piece as we can, and there's a little groove inside this that lines up where the other kind of clamps go, that little lower spot in the brass barb. It lines up in that. Start our screws, and there you go. That's our new coupler, and I can run my hand there. Yeah, it's, I mean, bulky, but it's at least not sharp edged in any way, and it's a little more protected from other things, so it doesn't, if I drag it across something, it doesn't scratch it at all or cut anything I drag it against as well. So this is a little bit, I don't know, more expensive of a splice, but it is a little bit nicer. So either way, they're both still pretty cheap. They're both available, and I'll leave links for them down below as well for all three of these. The last problem I want to show you how to fix is this. When you get water coming all over your faucet, or say this is your hose bib at your house and you've got connected and you're just getting water going everywhere, how do you repair that? It's so simple. You get these small little rubber gaskets. This bag of 10 of them costs about $1, so you have enough for your lifetime. You take your rubber gasket, put it into the hose connection, like so. Now screw it onto your hose bib or connection. And voila. There is zero water leaking out of that anymore, because now you have a gasket that is sealing your connection and you won't have that leak anymore. So if you've got a hose that is cut in half, damaged at one end, or that is dripping every time you connect it to your house, these are the simple ways to fix them, and I hope that you do so you don't have any water problems later on. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. For today's task, we are discussing all things hoses. Get ready to cringe, folks. This hose, for purposes of our own, we are...
You look so cute.
Well, I have to redo a clip because the audio is all bad.
Stop.
Not all of it, but just a good portion of it. So I'm like,
I'm so sorry.
it's okay. How do you feel?
Well,
Man, it really sucks. For this one's case, I wonder if I could put this hose in Grandpa's RV. Maybe he'll notice.